Is the World Cup 2026 in danger? We are going to see here some aspects for the month of June and July that are showing us that this is really a great threat that we are going to see in the World Cup, and all these travelers that are going to be attending to the World Cup. So I will explain you why I think that could be a really big danger, especially in the way that the people are going to be moving around this event, because it's in three countries: Mexico, United States, and Canada. And the aspect of traveling is going to be really activated, and we have some sequences, astrologically speaking, that are showing that everything that is moving around, going especially in between countries, because these are neighbor countries, and the danger aspects is in the house 3, that is related with neighbor countries and also shorter trips. So I will explain you all in this video, and I invite you all to subscribe and share this information. And we are going to be starting with the first chart, because I've been analyzing the charts of June, the transits of June. And when I get to the point where Mars is getting into Gemini, I already have my first alert in this theme. And then in July, we have the encounter between Uranus and Mars in Gemini. So I think we are going to be seeing some accidents, uh, explosions, things that are really delicate. Okay. Also, this could be speaking about some kind of shutdown in terms of energy. Some places are going to be really complicated in these terms. I think also like I said, Gemini is related with routes, trips, shorter trips, and boundaries in between countries also. I think the climate for this World Cup is going to be really complicated, and I think we are going to see some things that are not going to be beautiful or happy. I think is some aspects here that are showing us the danger in the movements, and people will be traveling a lot in between these countries that are involved in the World Cup. Okay, so you can see here Mars is getting into Gemini in the 29th of June. Okay, he is going to be really really close to Uranus, but the exact conjunction is happening on the 4th of July, exactly the day of the independence of United States also. So I will be speaking about that soon, when I be making the solar revolution for US and what's coming for this solar year. And again, you can see here in the chart that we have a Mars in movement is happening in between the 4th house and the 5th house. Okay, the 4th house is the things that happens in the land, in the countries themselves. Okay, because the 4th house is the house where is the people, the streets, where are the biggest monuments, maybe something that is related to the symbols of every country. And also in the 5th house, we have everything that is related with sports. Okay, and these two planets are joined here. Okay, so that's why I think that something is going to be happening, and I don't know if specifically it's going to be happening in some game specifically. Okay, but I think that we are going to see something happening, and the idea is create that climate of fear, like terrorism, but making people scared to be there, making people scared to go to the games, making people scared to stay, to come and to stay. So this is the theme. Okay, this is the most important thing about these attacks that I see here. Okay, because this is trying to make this World Cup an event that is not so joyful, but turning into something that is scary, and people are going to be really scared, being afraid of something could happen here. Some things are going to happen, okay? And this is going to be creating a mood of of fear. Paying attention with this that I am saying, because is if you are thinking about going to this World Cup, well, you have to take your, take care of the places where you are going to be standing, and where you, or how are you going to be traveling in between those places. Remember that Uranus also talks about aviation, so every kind of travels or traveling way is going to be in danger. Okay, something could happen in airports, uh, and in between countries. Okay, also we have to see here that Mars is activating here the zone of Gemini. Gemini is talking about borders in between neighbor countries. So this is something also that is going to be really important, that you have all your papers, that you have everything in order. If you want to get into some places, be really careful in between those borders, and also, as I said, where are you going to be staying, in which zone near the game, or something like that, because something is going to be exploding. So let's see something else for the 4th of July, because the 4th of July, the exact day of the Independence Day in United States. Also, I heard something about that Donald J. Trump is going to some games. I don't know when or where, but specifically him has to be careful with this conjunction, because for him, this conjunction is happening in his 10th house, where he has the sun, uh, her primary energy, okay, and also where is the power that he has as a leader, of United States. And I think he could be having another attack, another intent of murder, so he's in really big danger in this moment. And for this I think these months that we have in front of us, I will be showing you after the solar revolution for Donald J. Trump, because he's having his birthday in these days. So, as I said before, Mars is joining Uranus in the 4th of July. United States has to be taking I think, major, uh, um, I don't know, regards uh, things, because something could happen there, specifically there. I am not so afraid about Canada, for example, but for United States, I think is going to be complicated, and Mexico could be complicated also. Okay, but at this specific day, okay, Independence Day, Mars is joining Uranus, and something could explode there. Okay, something could happen. Uh, you have to take also major caution in your traveling. Okay, I am worried about the routes. Also those travelers in that are going to be in the airports waiting, and be careful with which games are you going to be assisting, because this is also something important to be paying attention. The songs in the specific cities that is happening here, and also we can expect some kind of the shutdown of energy. Maybe something is going to be happening around this World Cup, and not only in this place specifically. I think something could happen also in another parts of the world, but That is something that I will be talking about later. And also, you can go and see and watch my video about June, where I speak of this in geopolitical and mondial astrology. So, um, this is some kind of warning for every one of you. If you are going to be assistant to this World Cup, take care of yourself and of your family, and be careful with these things, the cities that you are going to be visiting, the games that you are going to be assisting, and everything that is related with the way that you are going to be traveling in between countries. Okay. Well, I will be showing you then more information about Donald J, and also for United States in solar revolutions. And thank you for watching.